having had so many fights, and the damage starts to sort of build up.
Oh yeah.
You know, you've had to deal with some stuff that, being honest, would have retired you under normal circumstances, right? With the eye and stuff.
Yeah, 100.
How bad? Now you've retired and all the rest of it, and it's probably in the book, I'm sure. But
yeah,
how bad was your vision in your last, sort of that latter part of your career?
Well, look at this.
Oh.
Does that answer your question?
So, I'm funny with all things. Do you know what? When I spoke to you on the red cup, I thought, blimey, his eyes looking better.
Yeah. So I have a prosthetic. And my vision was pretty much non-existent.
Yeah.
Non-existent since 2013.
Yeah.
I was able to just about scrape by the medicals. You know.
Okay. Was it a case of sort of finagling your way past it?
100%. 100%. You know, it was definitely touch and go. I was always terrified of doing a full training camp and then getting turned away by the commissioned doctor.
Yeah.
You know, it was difficult. You know, my vision. I pretty much fought with what I mean. To pass the medical test, you're gonna have 2200 vision, which is classed as clinically blind anyway. Okay. So it's not very good. It's not a very hard mark to pass. But some days I could, some days I couldn't. You know.
Okay.
But fortunately, I was able to just about scrape by. People always say, "How did you fight with one eye?" I always say, "With great difficulty." It wasn't easy. I had to change my style altogether. But
depth perception and all that.
Depth perception, very hard. I mean, I often got to grab things, I missed them. Like the second or third attempt, I get it. So that's why I used to use my jab a lot. I stopped using my jab because I'd be jabbing fresh air. You know, I'd have to actually physically make contact. Once I physically made contact, then the brain's a magnificent thing. Then I could gauge the distances a little better. But but to be honest, prior to having the belt, the thought of retiring never entered my mind. And I look back now and I think, wow, what was that guy thinking? You know, I mean, I see some old fights and afterwards I'm like, I'm going to be the champion. I'm like, this idiot's bloody out there fighting with pretty much one eye, and he's talking like that. So I don't know where that came from, but I mean, no regrets.
Was it the Belfort fight that basically did?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay. And presumably you still harbour ill will towards him as a result of that, or have you kind of let that go? Because obviously I remember talking to you at 204 at the media day, and you firing shots all over the place on media day. I mean, you ramped up anyway. You were really ramped up, but yeah, I mean, you know, you still weren't happy with Vitor then. I mean,
well,
is that something you've been able to sort of put to bed now, and it's sort of?
I don't like Vitor Belfort.
Okay.
It's not so much to do with the eye thing. I just think I find him to be a total hypocrite.
Okay.
You know, the eye thing. That's not why I don't like him. I mean, you know, but at the end of the day, we know what we signed up for. We step in there as professional athletes to fight. You know, and obviously it's a dangerous business. So So that's not why I dislike it. I just like him because he's a bit of a tool. Do you know what I mean? He's a bit of a tool, you know, and he preaches to everybody about Jesus and being a good person, but he's a scumbag. He's out there cheating, and he's taking a lot of steroids and fighting unfairly and injuring people. You know, so he should be ashamed of himself. But you know, Vitor Belfort doesn't enter my mind space unless somebody asks me about him. I certainly don't sit there obsessing over him and things like that. I just think, for want of a better word, he's just a bit of a tool. I don't have anything too nasty to say about him. I think he's kind of comical.
Okay. Yeah. I remember you just looked at Vitor and said, there is no God.
I said there is no Jesus.
That was it.
There is no Jesus. I mean, maybe there is, because I ended up with a detached retina after that fight. Maybe that was God paying me back.